car. Ladies and gentlemen, the Billy DIRTcar Cars 200 is good to go. Racing their way into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time. Billy DIRTcar's going to lead the pack off the corner. Demetrius Drelos off the pace in the number 111 as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. DIRTcar will lead lap number 1 with Shepard right there for the 2 spot. On the inside, Matt Shepard on the top side of row 3. Here comes Pat Ward looking to advance a spot. Green lights back on. Dancing into the west end of the speedway.
As they work their way down the back straightaway, we got trouble.
2 cars into the wall. Larry White in the 99L, the 34 of Constantino, and the M1 of Dave Marcacelli, all involved. Yellow lights are on.
We'll see that goes for traction as they come back to green here off of turn number 4.
120 in the books. It's Matt Williamson into turn number 1 and 2 as the 26 of Ryan Godown and Mike Maresca. Tremont up the hill just a little bit, freezing. Bogs down just a little bit. That sends everybody scrambling as Rudolph able to get by. Tremont right there to try and re-challenge for the 5 spot as Williamson. And hang on, turn number 3, we've got trouble. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars and 1 car on its side.
Here's the video replay on Flow Racing.
Horton back to green as they race their way into turn number 1 and 2. Shepard to the inside of Maresca. They both push up the hill. Here comes Eric Rudolph. Rudolph will get 2 spots. He'll take the 3rd position away. And Maresca losing some ground on that exchange. He lost 4 positions as they went up into turn number 3 and 4. Matt Shepard off the pace. Shepard off the pace. That may be the effects of contact with the Maresca number 7.
For position down the back straightaway.
2 cars into the wall. Mike Mahaney and Ryan Watt. He slammed the outside wall in turn number 1, Dan. Yellow lights are back on.
So yellow lights on around the speedway. A 2-car incident down here in turn number 1. Mike Mahaney and Ryan Watt coming together. Looks like Mahaney climbing down out of the 35 machine. Helping rearrange a little bit of the tin work on Ryan Watt's car.
It got pretty hot and heavy here for Mahaney as he went after Watt. Safety crew keeping him away, but like you said, Dan, a lot of sheet metal work being done by the driver of the 35 and didn't have to use any tools.
We've got the number 21A of Peter Britton and the 115 at Kenny Tremont as we are back to green. 30 laps remain as they head off of turn number 2.
Down the back straightaway they go. Williamson once again jumping out to an incredible lead down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Ryan Godown, Chris Heil still after one another for 2nd and 3rd with Eric Rudolph and Anthony Perego now 5th.
Working it off of corner number 4, Jimmy Phelps just got around the number 3J of Mark Johnson. Down 8 laps remaining off of corner number 4 for Matt Williamson. 50 grand awaits at the end of the rainbow. Who's it gonna be? Williamson leads. Perego closing in off of turn number 2.
Sun back out on the east end of the speedway as they make their way down here through turn 3 and 4. We'll see if that affects the handling on either one of these lead automobiles. As once again, Williamson gonna work his way off turn number 4. He's looking at traffic now as he's going to catch the tail end of the field here in the next half lap.
Here we go, 7 to go, and Williamson at the back of the pack. Perego right there within striking distance. Hearn 3/4 of a straightaway behind. Perego's gonna go to the top side and take a look. Couldn't make his stick. Drifts up just a little bit. Diamonds the corner off of turn number 4. Closing in on the Williamson, number 88 into turn number 1. Yellow lights are on. Big blocks charge back into turn number 1.
Matt Williamson picking up where he left off up on the front of this one, and another great restart for Williamson as he quickly puts about 7 car lengths between himself and Anthony Perego. We'll watch and see if Perego can key it up now as they'll make their way down through 3 and 4. And when they come to the line, they will get the 5 to go sign here at the stripe.
Matt Williamson good on restarts. Let's see what happens when some heat gets cycled into that Hoosiers for the 18 of Perego. Perego bobbled just a little bit. He may have spun the tires off of turn number 2. That allows Hearn to close in within a car length and a half. This gives the 88 of Williamson a little bit of breathing room. Off of turn number 4, we have 96 down, 4 to go for Matt Williamson.
Up here into turn number 1, Williamson showing the way. Perego riding second. Once again, he's going to buzz the tires off at turn number 2. That allows Williamson to draw the lead out a little more and Brett Hearn to draw in on him. So now will Perego be able to keep the power to the ground as Hearn was able to draw in on him? And more importantly, Williamson pulling out to even more of a lead.
Williamson works it off of corner number 2. 197 in the books as they work their way down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 3.2 seconds this time by. 2 laps to go for the 88 of Matt Williamson into turn number 1.
Matt Williamson working up here through turns 1 and 2 as the rest of the field seeing the parallel flags designating 2 laps to go. Things tighten up over here off of turn number 2 for that race for the second spot. And here comes Brett Hearn now. He'll pull down to the inside of Anthony Perego. Perego and Hearn will battle for position while your leader, Matt Williamson, comes across the stripe to see the white flag.
Final time off of turn number 2, the Bush 2 Chevrolet Cadillac number 88. Matt Williamson out of St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. Hearn just lost third to Fuller as Fuller's going after Perego, who's out of gas. Matt Williamson brings it off the turn. Williamson wins the Billy Whitaker Cars 200. Second, as they come off the line, it is going to be Tim Fuller coming home second. Brett Hearn third as the 26 of Go Down fourth. Jimmy Phelps fifth as Anthony Perego out of VP Fuel trying to wiggle it across the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the winner of the Billy Whitaker Cars 200, the 88 of Matt Williamson. Williamson up on the car, checkered flag in hand, standing up, 20 feet tall on the roof of that big